Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
Michelle Lovi. Michelle, welcome.
Thank you, John.
Oh, you're there. That's lovely, because we're going to talk about something that's happening this weekend that really tickled my fancy. But Michelle is a book publisher. She's founder of Odyssey Books, and she's a local publisher as well. Michelle, how on earth did this happen?
Well, I had been working in government for quite a long time, doing academic publishing and research, and at the same time I was volunteering on a young women's magazine. And during that time, I just learnt so much about the publishing industry, and I just really was passionate about hearing different voices and being able to give a platform to those people, with young writers in particular. And from there, I decided that I was going to give it a go and start a small publishing company. And Odyssey's been running for 10 years now.
Wow. In a very interesting 10 years, I should imagine, because it seems that the world is changing in terms of publishing. The mediums are changing. The way people are consuming media is obviously changing. We're in a time of flux. How does this affect publishing?
Yeah, it's very much a fluctuating industry. We still publish traditional books, paper books. E-book publishing has been around for quite a long time now, so that's not necessarily a new medium. But audio books and podcasting and online publishing through long-form blogging and that kind of thing is becoming more popular.
Is it what? You'll be in a podcast, by the way, Michelle, very shortly. Beach FM does podcasts. And I'm just amazed at the number of people who are downloading these interviews and consuming them at a time that suits them. And in fact, this choice, people determining when they do things rather than it being fed at a certain time, that seems to be a trend of the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Netflix model is really ingrained that into our consumer of media. We can watch what we want when we want, so why not the same with audio?
Indeed.
Whether that be radio programming or anything else.
So does Odyssey Books get involved in audio books as well?
We're just starting to. We've got a great collaboration with Umbrella Multimedia and Beach FM, actually.
Yes, indeed.
To publish our first audio book, which I'm hoping will be out soon.
Was that the one that Corin did?
Yes, that's right.
Wasn't it? It's just magnificent, by the way, people. You'll have to have a listen to it. It is just terrific. Corin did a fantastic job on that. So, yes, it could be a very exciting new area in which is for us both to move.
That's right. I'm really excited. I've got a lot of material and a lot of authors really keen to hear their books in audio format. So it's a really fun collaboration that we've got going with Beach and Umbrella.
Excellent. I suppose that books have always been the medium that people pick up when they want to read or to catch up or to find out where they were and carry on. It's always been a self-service medium, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It's portable. It's escapism, when you want to get away from all the issues within social media or on the news or just something different from what's on television. It's very easy just to pick up a book and go and hide somewhere.
Absolutely. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like a book. I must say I quite like the e-books these days as well, because you don't have to, you just take a reader with you and you've got thousands of books potentially available to you. But I know many people love the feel of paper and that very personal connection that you tend to have to the physical object. But do you think, Michelle, that the way people are reading is changing as well?
Yeah, I guess they are. It depends on whether they're sort of time poor and so they're looking at quick reads, or whether they're looking for something that's going to be a bit more immersive and really take them away from all the other things that they're dealing with in their lives and just sort of really focus on one story for a little while.
It's a very interesting area, and I really salute the way you've got into it and what you are doing. Now, the excuse that we're talking to you comes from the Arts Trail, which has led us down some very, very interesting paths recently here on Beach FM. And you have got a bit of a wrinkle. Of course, the literary arts are certainly arts, and you are looking for more voices, I believe.
That's right. I'm still quite new to the area. I've lived in the Kapiti area for about a year and a half. And just getting to know some of the local talent, I'd love to meet new authors, and particularly because I am new to New Zealand as well, I want to publish more Kiwi voices.
Is there such a thing as a Kiwi voice, by the way?
Well, I guess it's one thing I've noticed is the humour. The Kiwi humour is really unique.
Yes, you could say that.
So, yeah. But also stories that are unique to the New Zealand landscape, whether that be historical or pop culture or cultural identity. That is something that's very different to other voices in other countries.
Indeed. And that New Zealand voice, at one stage it was thought of as being a disadvantage doing something that was so localised. But then we have something like The Luminaries, which is one of the most successful books in the world, with very much a New Zealand theme and a New Zealand voice. So we don't have to be ashamed of that voice, do we?
Absolutely. There's a lot of stories that are crossing those cultural boundaries and gaining an international readership. People want to know more about other cultures and other areas that they don't necessarily get to visit. And I think that's one of the things about reading that people really get. They get the opportunity to learn about other places without physically having to go there.
That's right. And I think you can learn so much more through a book. I really do. So that's wonderful. Now, what we have coming up this Saturday or this weekend is the publishing pitch sessions put on by your good self, Odyssey Books. What is a publishing pitch session?
Basically, an author who wants to come in and talk about their story, whether that is in hopes of just getting feedback or whether they're looking for a publishing offer. They can come in and tell me about their story, where their ideas came from, where their influences are, and we can just have a chat, basically. It's quite informal. But, just like I said, looking to hear more about what is coming out of the local community.
And how well formed does it have to be? I mean, do you have to come in with the full manuscript or just a chapter or an idea? What is the story? What are you looking for?
Basically, a pitch is a short sort of summary of the story. So I want to know, like, the overall plot, who the characters are, their motivations, and just an overview of what's going to happen throughout the book. Spoilers are okay, because, as a publisher, I'm going to want to know how it ends.
Yes, sure.
But other than that, it's, like I said, quite informal. Just come in and just talk.
Lovely. And what if an idea occurs to you, you think, that's not quite what I'm looking for, but if, would you be prepared to pass on an idea or two?
Oh, definitely. A lot of writers that I've spoken to are still very new or very early in the process. And so they've got an idea, they really don't know how to flesh it out, or they don't know what's going to resonate with readers. And it's all part of the process. You kind of shop around your ideas, you talk to beta readers, other writers, you get feedback, and you really sort of massage the work until it's ready to show people.
Wonderful. It's going to be exciting. I'm sure you're looking forward to it. And I certainly hope that many people avail themselves of this unusual opportunity, the publishing pitch sessions at Lindale. Now, I said this weekend. Is it both Saturday and Sunday or just Saturday?
Both days. Both
days. And up at Lindale, and you'll find Michelle Lovi from Odyssey Books, founder of Odyssey Books.
106.3 Beach FM.